Welcome back to the Divine Masculine Read. Those of you that are new, a very warm welcome. Please remember to click the bell so you can get this content weekly. Now, yes, we do have the twin flame joint connection every week. If you do click the bell on side of the premiere, you will get the notification. Now, without further ado, let's have a look at Divine Masculine's energy for the week and what I see coming through for them. Really sitting here with the cards and channeling their energy. The one thing I am feeling is some of them could feel the impact. I think it is due to the fact of the transits, but I also feel in their own life, it could be that they're dealing with someone that's unwell. B, it could be that they're feeling quite run down. I also do feel that they're tuning into Divine Feminine. I do feel they're looking at their past. Also where they currently stand at this point in time. And I feel it's almost like I'm hearing the term beyond the obvious. What do I mean by that? Let's dig into it. I do feel in a harmony sense they feel things are off. I do feel that they're feeling that they're doing the very best that they can, but at the same time it's reaching short of par. I don't know why I get this vibe, almost like feeling cursed. There could be this depression sinking in. They know that you want them. They definitely have that vibe that they know that you want them. We're looking to the past position. I do feel something's gone down. This is a very negative situation. And it's really funny. This card always reminds me of Christmas. It's in reverse. And I think they're making reference to the fact, it can be Christmas in July. It can be from Christmas onwards. Something, it's almost this brutal honesty of healing and, where they thought life would be at this point in time. And, whatever you've seen on the surface at a surface level, it isn't quite what it seems to be, because I do feel that there has been this element of struggling. They're really reflecting back over the last few years, but definitely back to November, December, I believe. I also feel those that are in karmic relationships are really making reference to the fact that this is an unhappy connection. This could be also taxing their money. It's almost like a taxing situation, spiritually giving more than they're getting. I do feel those that broke up already, they're making reference to the fact that they're recovering their finances, but they're looking back. They appreciate how far they've come. There is this resentment to a degree because they have been putting a lot of hard work in, but they still feel they're not quite where they want to be. I really feel this is Divine Masculine judging themselves. We're looking at the green in the card, and, it's this unconditional love that we have to ourselves, especially when we've moved through adversity. I do particularly feel due to the individuals they've met in their life, be it was mother, father, it was their childhood, it's the kind of, what will we call it, self-talk. Where they stand at this point in time is very judgmental towards themselves. They're being very strict with their heart. Free from judgment, free to love. Something, it's almost like they're having a revelation that they are very loved, that they are worthy, and they know that Divine Feminine does love them. And it's almost like they feel like, it's more to do with the guilt. It's like wishing they could turn time back, wishing that certain things didn't play out between the both of you, and it could have been so very different. There's a lot of nostalgia here. This can be the individual really seeking guidance, praying, connecting with Gaia, looking up to the sky, getting the download that, in fact, the commitment to you is there. But definitely the connections that they had in the past or current tense are not healthy. They do feel this is coming to a head, and I feel for half of them it really has. Yeah, there's definitely something here in the mix to do with an individual who was unhealthy. Now, that unhealthy doesn't have to be in the wellness area. It could be in the mindset area, you know, the vibration, the way they communicate, the projection. There could be for some a sick relative. This could have already happened though. Some of them are having dreams of a parent that's already transcended over. And this individual is giving them messages that, you know, who they want wants you. You get what I'm saying? What you want wants you. Move towards the light. I think to a degree, it's almost like something's going to jolt inside them. It does feel that it's happening very quickly. I'm hearing the term get out of your way, and it just feels it's very sudden. A lot of nostalgia here. I do feel for some, it's almost like there's weeping. Remembering back to happier times between the both of you when things were simple, you know, the whole art of appreciation. There's something that's baffling them at the moment, and I think it could be triggering quite a few of them. They're picking up on divine feminine's energy in this read. And with the owl in reverse, the card is in relation to be the hunter, not the hunted. My guides are telling me that at a point in time, you were pursuing them very heavily. Those of you who have stepped back, and it won't be that passive aggressive, narcissistic, you know, text messaging, blocking, it's none of that. This is almost an absolute standstill. With the clarifier, it's really saying divine masculine is in awareness of the reasons why this has ceased. Okay. It's also healthier. I do feel some of them are also viewing the fact that a person that was pursuing them, they're actually looking at them in a different kind of light. They're ever so frustrated with themselves. Yeah. I'm hearing the term having to be cruel to be kind. They feel this is actually the space that it has caused between the both of you. It's actually given them a lot more information about their true feelings inside their heart. They've attracted a lot of jealous individuals in their life. And, you know, they're really making reference to, even when they didn't do anything to cause such, it was there regardless. A little bit of the green-eyed monster is coming up, but I do feel these individuals, most part, are feeling quite adult. They do feel that if they don't level up, that they're running out of time. Like I said, there's a lot of anger here. There's a lot of having light bulb moments. Yeah. It's like, look, I've got to move. This is something that's really important to me. Dream states coming true. Coming true. Ooh, what are the dream states? Let's pull a card. That's interesting. What is this dream state that divine masculine is having place? What is this in relation to? They're in the magician energy. They feel they've got to get out of Dodge. Those that have children, it's almost like a child is, they're either remembering back to a conversation piece they had with this individual. Ooh, okay. This individual was almost asking them to level up. Yeah, this is an old memory. Flashbacks. I do think it's in relation to divine feminine. I do feel a particular child, for those where this message lands, I feel this child has actually made mention of your name, who you are, how they felt about you. And there's some sharp backhanded comment. And I feel it's lingered in their mind. There's definitely comparison here. Look to the future. At a foundation level, we do see, like I said, I feel this is coming in quite suddenly. So whatever this conundrum is they're pondering over, this belief system that they're having in their heart space, with the the green-eyed monster, but it's more the vibration of feeling unworthy. It's bouncing into the second stage, which is straight off the bat, knowing that they're being silly, knowing that the individual wants them, moving straight down to the point they're having flash. It's almost like they're linking little pieces of the puzzle. With the Phoenix rising at a foundation level, they know that they have the power. And, this can be happening quite quickly. And again, it's quite interesting that we have the Phoenix. The Phoenix, to a degree, has been due to Scorpio on the South Node as well. Pluto making a transition is activating this. So we are having the Kundalini rising coming through, and I do see divine masculine really ascending very quickly. But I feel it's like bouncing, really moving quite radically. We also do have next month the eclipse in Aries. So yet again, all this Mars energy is really activating divine masculine. And even if they're holding on for grim death with the world in reverse, I do feel again, Gaia, universe is making this happen, and there is an ending to an old circumstance. This death energy is an old energy, out with the old, in with the new. I do feel that there's a lot to do with divine feminine in this read, especially from a crowning energy, needing to wrap things up, needing to make peace with the past, accepting a karmic for who they are, realizing that they can't change this, realizing their heart's elsewhere, and knowing where they want to go. I'm going to pull a clarifier on the bottom row. Let's take a look at the World card. I want to know what's going on here. I think it's really matching with karmic third party read. Yeah, this is a group of people. This is cycles. This is really, flashbacks to previous karmic situations, and they don't all have to be romantic. I feel that they're, things may be hush hush, but there's a lot of flashbacks here. I don't know, for some I'm saying they're almost leaving everything behind. Somebody's jumping into their dream state. This can be guides. This can be divine feminine. It's causing despair. It's almost like a haunting. For some, they may have there's definitely an ending of an old cycle. Something that isn't working and isn't going in their favor is being removed for them. So, oh, wow, we've got the reunion card. Okay, so a union can happen. I don't feel they've had any uncertainty towards you, divine feminine. Not this week, that's for sure. There's no uncertainty towards you. I don't feel you're the problem. I feel whatever this is, be it self-forgiveness, be it's the confidence factor, or a 3D circumstance. For some, it can be an individual that's transcending over. Something's wrapping up. But the clarifier is really showing with the death card is that, we got the priest coming out in reverse. This could be a funeral that an individual can't go to. B, it could be there's a reluctance for this to happen. But what universe is telling me is this is happening for them. Whatever this ending is, it doesn't have to be a physical death. It's a metaphor, okay? So it's an ending of one cycle. It's a beginning of a new cycle. Something that wasn't working in their favor is turning about, and it is inevitably bridging that gap so that reunion can be. Come through and join us for the joint connection. Click the bell on the video. We're live every week and we have super chats after the session. Otherwise, if you do want a personal booking, you can go to the link directly below. And in our membership, you can get these a week ahead of the crowd. If you want such, come through and join the crowd.